Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Paladins Pro League of the OC region. I'm CJ. Things were broken, but we're good now, right, Envision?
Yep, that's right. We were broken, but we're good. Don't worry about it.
Alright, that's good. I like that. Point one did go in favour of, I believe that's Australian Mafia over there on the right-hand side. The red side, the left side is, of course, your Corvidae lineup. Steel J over on Corvidae on this. Nice Cassie pickup, doing a decent amount of damage. We'll pick off the healer, yes, 1, 2, 3 in the front lines, though, on this Androxus, able to grab your might. And that's already some very, very fast initial damage, and I do like the way we're seeing Corvidae hold this kind of cave here. They're able to pick out on both sides, but the payload's just going right past. It doesn't matter if you hold the cave if you don't hold the payload. And that will be them finally gaining a little bit of control over it as the kills do go their way.
Arachnimus and Mr. Shy, both the only two left up front. Deburra is extremely low. Arachnimus is going to be able to take him down. Mr. Shy backing him up. Can they beat this payload back? They only have 2 to beat, so it's a 2v2. Mr. Shy coming in with a great King Bomb. Oh, can he pick up someone? He does stun just for fun, and Pure Might going to be able to fall to Inferno Turtle. And now the payload is back in control of Australian Mafia, but Arachnimus, the tank, is extremely low, and I don't know how much longer they can keep this push up.
Steel J hanging out the stairway, throwing out some nice Cassie arrows, and it will be him and Brutax to go and grab Arachnimus before we can get in. Yes, 1, 2, 3 will be next into the blender, and I don't like this at all. This is a terrible look for Australian Mafia. They're just sending their foot soldiers into battle one by one, and they're falling at the same speed. Yes, 1, 2, 3, what on earth is he doing with that Androxus pickup? He's kind of baiting Steel J, who's actually unable to make a nice little jump he was attempting there. That's a very nice one when you do it right, but he will make a fool of himself and have to go either go for it again or just hang out a little bit further back for the time being.
Well, it looks like Bullet and the rest of his team were waiting on the regroups. Now Bullet pushing in with his shield. It's about to go down. Arachnimus coming in. He also has a shield. That's a Ruckus ultimate from Pure Might. Might be able to take down Bullet here. He's going to be able to pick up one, and that's going to be huge for Corvidae right now as they pick up also yes 1, 2, 3. Now Mr. Shy stuck in the high ground, 9 seconds left on the payload. It looks like Corvidae is going to come out with a successful defense.
No, Arachnimus. This is enough. Arachnimus, if he gets set up here, and there is the lockdown ultimate flying out, that is enough to secure overtime just for fun. Needs to make some huge plays with this polymorph, but he only gets one. Arachnimus is the only victim, and he's actually going to survive the whole time. The Grumpy Bomb does shut down Pure Might and Deburra, both very, very low. Arachnimus will be tearing through their HP, and indeed him and Mr. Shy do slay Pure Might already. A bit of damage will be flying in. The accursed arm from yes 1, 2, 3 grabs a double kill, make that a triple kill. Mr. Shy with his own double kill, and that's the payload all the way through at the very last moment with several ultimates committed. Corvidae do crumble, and Australian Mafia go up 2-0.
I've been proven wrong. Like, I honestly thought that defense was going to be Corvidae's, but no. Mr. Shy and Arachnimus coming in there, putting in some work. Yes 1, 2, 3 coming in there with the accursed arm, putting in some work. Beautifully played from Australian Mafia. But the downside to that, now they only have 2, almost 3 ultimates for this next point. Still more than Corvidae has. Do you think it was worth it in the end?
It's one of the fun things about the OC scene. They commit to pushes. They do not let go of payloads. And I don't know quite why it is. It might be because a lot of players come from Overwatch. But they are really, really dead serious about committing to those payloads. So it's not a question of whether or not it was worth it. It was a question of family honor. Yes, 1, 2, 3 rolling around already in the backlines, doing a bit of damage onto the various Pip just for fun, taking a lot of damage. There's the play onto Pure Might, great dodges, the King Bomb will fly in, and there is a lot of damage. Mr. Shy onto just for fun. He is the healer, and he's instantly gone. Pure Might will fall to yes 1, 2, 3 in the backlines. That's 2 kills already in favour of the Australian Mafia, the crime family in charge of this Paladins game so far, as Deburra is knocked away by a nice poppy bomb. It will be yes 1, 2, 3 and Mr. Shy hunting him down with mixed success so far.
Yes 1, 2, 3 battling it off with Deburra, and I'm finally going to be able to pick him up. The rest of Corvidae starting to push in, but now they're going to have to go on the defensive as the objective is captured coming into this first choke point. And we're just seeing some extremely aggressive and just amazing play from Australian Mafia. Didn't expect anything less.
There will be some damage from Mr. Shy already. Rolling out, no, he's going to be hooked in. Oh, the puppy bomb not in time. Still Jay able to grab the kill. We do have just for Pun. He's got some nice AoE damage opportunities, and still Jay will be capitalizing on the chip he gets in with 2 quick kills to his side. The heals now coming through from just for Pun to keep his team up and alive. Bullet with just literally 1 HP, and now he will go down. Still Jay rolling around the corner to grab that Arachnomoose, will be roasted by Pun and Pure Might. The combined damage is more than enough. And now 3-0 sure in favour of Australian Mafia, but there's still a chance and there's still hope for the other side. Corvidae still in control of this payload.
First choke point, I have to say, is probably one of the hardest to get through on this map. It's Australian Mafia coming in with the regroup now, led by Bullet and Arachnomoose. Bullet going to get pulled. He is going to be able to throw up the shield, but DeBurrow with his shield is on the Grumpy Bomb coming out, not going to be able to tag anybody. But it is pushing back. That's going to be a rugged ultimate from Pure Might, but the Bullet countering it with an Immortal, trying to save his team. But just fun going to pick up Arachnomoose. Yes, 1, 2, 3 with the accretion. I'm not able to pick up anybody, but Mr. Shy is going to be able to take down Pure Might. And a very close team fight here, looking like it's in favor of Corvidae.
Mr. Shy going through that cave to pick up Brutax. He's going to consider poppy bombing into this fight, and the second he has enough HP, he will do so because the King Bomb is available. There's the mid-air King Bomb. There he is, flying into the backlines. He's going to dodge that total shield entirely. Get a nice stun onto Steel J. Dabura very low. However, Steel J will survive, and that's actually a mostly wasted. Never mind. Yes, 1, 2, 3 makes good on both bits of damage. Just for Pun and Steel J both fall in the backlines. Dabura similarly low. He's going to be Grumpy Bombed to death, and Mr. Shy with a quadra kill. To his name, all going for that penta. There it is.
The penta kill.
Delayed the assisted penta for Mr. Shy in very stylish fashion. Sure, it wasn't a pure penta, but he contributed to every single kill that happened there. It all started with a nice King Bomb that I actually called wasted. This might be game here as the payload is nearing completion and nobody's looking to contest it now. Actually, a decent amount of contest, but you have to consider 5 seconds left. Bullet, sure, he's here holding the front line. There's the barrage coming in from Brutax. Most of it will be spent in the backline. Yes, 1, 2, 3 does grab 2 quick kills. There's the Mako Ancient Rage flying out of Dabura, and it will be Steel J looking for something, anything onto Bullet. There's the kill. There's the overtime ticking down. Surely nobody's in close enough space. Yes, 1, 2, 3. He won't commit, thank God. And the defense will be successful.
Extremely close defense there. Corvidae almost lost to Australian Mafia. We're looking extremely strong, especially coming out of Yes 1 2 3 and Mr. Shy with a delayed pentakill. I think he's just proven that he's not only good on Cassie, but he can also play Bomb King.
Yeah, Mr. Shy actually has the only proper pentakill during league play so far, which is a little bit interesting and a little bit fun. I don't think anyone else has gotten a proper game-recognised pentakill yet. Although, hopefully we'll see more hype plays as we continue with this match. 1 point now in favour of the underdogs, definitely Corvidae. They have yet to get a map in this league or in any tournament play so far, so I sure hope this is the turnaround point for them. Still Jake throwing out a decent bit of damage with that blast shot, now chasing down Yes 1 2 3. He's got close range potential, but he's not going to be able to land any of the shots, and instead he's going to opt for Mr. Shy at longer range. There is Bullet very, very low, and the lockdown ultimate on the point will stall Arachnomoose, buying a lot of time and grabbing Pure Might with the damage out of that. Mr. Shy almost blowing himself off the map, but instead great aerial control to grab Brutax Arachnomoose onto just for Pun. Bullet onto Dabura, and that's almost a complete team wipe. There it is as Mr. Shy grabs Steel J. That's match point. And game number 1 going in favour of the wonderful Australian Mafia as their crime family locks down 80-90% in favour of their team. That will be it. That will be the capture and the game.
Honestly, I can't say I expected anything less. Australian Mafia, they've shown that they can be strong week after week, and this week was no exception.
Here we go. Here are the score lines for this first game. You can see solo kills. Steel J, the only one really showing up to Cassie, doing decent work. I did notice several times he was striking fear into the hearts of his enemies. Over on that losing side, Corvidae, I do like to call out losing players that do contribute decently to their team. Of course, on the other side, you definitely have to look at Inferno Turtle providing a very, very impressive amount of healing in the short time the match was going. Of course, Ying is part of that in her current state, but it's still very impressive. Bullet Not terribly effective at all, actually. 5 eliminations, 4 deaths. Maybe he wants to improve on that Fernando play. Arachnamoose and Mr. Shy, though. The absolute stars of the show, 29 and 21 eliminations, respectively. Arachnamoose also racking up some impressive objective control.
You also have to take a look at Yes123. Both him and Mr. Shy had kill streaks of around 10, Mr. Shy with 9, Yes with 10. And they were both putting in massive work for Australian Mafia, and they were just laying down kills left and right. Obviously, Arachnamoose had plenty of influence in that as well. Inferno Turtle, he did good. But the entire team just played extremely well, worked together, had good focus fire. Mr. Shy's Bomb King ults were extremely good. Managed to get behind the enemy team, play them exactly like they should have been. Just all around, well played from Australian Mafia.
Alright, well, we will be back with Game 2 of this best of 3 series. Hopefully we do see a change up. Envision, briefly, 3 words, what do you change? 3 words, no more. 3 words?
Team
that was one of them.
That's
It
3.
was 1 word. You have 2 now. You have 2 now. No, you have to fit it in 2 because you used one of them giggling. Oh, that 1 word left.
Team.
Team. Okay, not bad. Alright, we're going to be back with the next game in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere.